Challenge Lives, Africa at the 21st Century, an evangelist, Reverend EStephens. Reverend Stephens is the evangelist as well as a pastor involved with the Peter's Rock Fellowship. And of course, Reverend Stephens, let me allow you later on to perhaps talk about Peter's Rock and the fellowship and et cetera, because I'm almost sure that I did not get that all correct. But nevertheless, we're happy to have you here. And as we indicated to our audience this morning, that we want to talk about Africa at the 21st century. I think we've had a number of shows dealing with Africa, and I think that you, having gone to Africa quite recently, can give us a lot of information, first-hand information that I'm sure that our audience will appreciate it. But now, before we get started, Reverend Stephens, let's have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that were important in terms of bringing you here, and then we'll talk about other things.
Sure. Dr. Haney, thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be able to come and share those things that God will allow me to witness in Africa. I'm EStephens. I'm a native Nashvilleian. I grew up and graduated from Hume Fogg High School and ran off and went to the Navy at the age of 17, came back and was a veteran by 20. After doing that, I was educated at the University of Tennessee, Tennessee State University, and most recently, or in the last degree I received was from Trevecca Nazareth College at the time, where I received my master's in counseling. God called me into the ministry in the streets of Nashville in 1988 and birthed a ministry in me called Peter's Rock Christian Fellowship. Presently, Peter's Rock Christian Fellowship is a three-legged stool. There are three things that we do. One of the things that we do is that I minister by way of newsletter to 25 to 40 individuals, both men and women, across the nation in jails, federal and state penitentiary, as far as Taft, California, and as close as CCA at Harding Place. And I minister to men and women in newsletter, encouraging them in the things of God. That's one of the things that we do. The other thing that we do is that I facilitate a Bible study in Laverne, Tennessee, Exit 64, at a program called Lifetime Recovery. Do it weekly, do it on